Weird beauty standards people strive for in different parts of the world. These stunning photographs should be taken as conclusive evidence that beauty is subjective and lies in the eyes of the beholder. Different cultures have different ideas of what constitutes attractiveness and how a person should look physically. What you might find repulsive, someone else might find lovely. Therefore, bear the aforementioned information in mind as you watch this video, which depicts beauty standards and trends in several countries. Number 10. Getting a tattoo on your gums in Senegal. It's common knowledge that tattoos have a high level of popularity in many countries and regions all over the world. In New Zealand, people like to get tattoos on their lips and chin. In India, people like to get henna tattoos on their hands and feet. In Senegal, people like to get tattoos on their gums. Women in Senegal frequently get their gums tattooed because they believe it makes their smiles more distinctive and attractive than a natural one could ever be. We imagine that after getting a tattoo on your gums, you will need to refrain from eating and drinking for a while because it is likely to be quite uncomfortable. Therefore, there is no question in our minds that the ladies behind this initiative are very incredible. Number 9. Tattoos sur le visage en Nouvelle-Zélande. Tattoos have gained a fair amount of popularity all around the world, although in many regions they are only permitted on the lower half of the body, from the neck down. That is not the case with the Maori tribe of New Zealand, where facial tattoos are widespread and considered a sign of beauty. With their culture, they are a sign of a beautiful person. Every tattoo has its unique meaning and significance in addition to revealing a woman's position within the tribe, as well as the particular tribe to which she belongs. It's practically the same as carrying your name badge around with you on your face wherever you go. It is likely to be helpful and also has the potential to be frustrating to have everyone know everything there is to know about you right away. Number 8. Tajikistan, unibrows. And then there is Tajikistan, a little nation in Central Asia that could go by many names. The land of the unibrow, the realm of beautiful mountains, or the realm of terrifying roads. But perhaps the most fitting appellation would be the country of beautiful mountains. You can find them among the ladies and girls of this mountainous nation, both in the capital city of Dushanbe and in the smaller communities and villages that dot the landscape. There are times when the unibrows are natural, appearing dark, bushy, and always sophisticated. However, those who did not inherit the gene for a unibrow might imitate the appearance by using a natural cure. In some parts of the country, having only one brow hair is regarded as a symbol of attractiveness. Makeup can be used to create the appearance of a chin ridge for women who do not naturally possess one. People in that region have the superstition that having eyebrows that are joined together portends a happy and successful life. Number 7. Teeth with a yellow cast, China. Did you believe that people over the world find beauty in having purely white teeth that are straight and aligned? Think again. On the other hand, this is not the case in certain rural parts of China. They do not urge you to brush your teeth to maintain them lovely and white, and in fact, they go so far as to promote you to have teeth that are dark and darkened. To have a more alluring appearance, members of some indigenous communities paint their teeth a dark brownish color. In some cultures, it is traditional for women to have their teeth colored after they have tied the knot to signify that they are married. At least they won't ever have to concern themselves again with the annoyance of brushing their teeth. Number 6. Red skin, Namibia, in Afrikaans. In addition, people's skincare routines and ideas of what constitutes attractiveness for their skin differ greatly from one place to the next. You may now view some of the things that people in many parts of Africa believe to be beautiful. People who belong to the Himba tribe in Namibia desire to have a darker complexion than the average person. They have developed a paste that is used regularly to apply to the skin to counteract the fact that their skin does not typically have a naturally reddish tone. This paste, which consists of clay and oil or fat, is applied to their skin to shield it from the damaging effects of the sun. They have, in effect, made the use of sunscreen and the ability of sunscreen to leave a stain on the skin popular. Number 5. Pale in China and Thailand. Since the Han Dynasty, 206 BC to 220 AD, Chinese ladies have placed a premium on having fair skin. This preference dates back to the period. People had the misconception that a person's social rank could be determined by the color of their skin. It was thought that having a fair complexion indicated that a person had the financial means to spend their time lounging indoors rather than toiling away in the fields. White as snow skin is considered to be epitome of beauty in Asia. In addition to that, they sell facial creams that contain bleaching agents as well as aftershave for males. At the beach, you'll notice that many Chinese individuals always cover their faces with a mask and never sunbathe. They think people from the West are insane for tanning themselves every summer. Number 4. Implants in the eyeballs, Netherlands. Extraocular implants are something that you may or may not be familiar with. It is not a very popular term. And if you do not live in the Netherlands, you probably have no idea what this is unless you look it up on Google. If you do reside in the Netherlands, you presumably already know what it is. But don't worry, we've got you covered. An extraocular implant is a surgical process in which a little piece of molten platinum is implanted into the person's eye. You're even free to customize the design and the contour that you choose. You've probably never seen or heard of something like this before, but if you go to the Netherlands, you shouldn't be startled to notice small forms in people's eyes. This condition is quite common in that country. Number 3. Maasai African tribes have earlobes that are stretched out. It seems that almost everyone enjoys wearing earrings. There aren't many societies on this planet that don't practice any kind of ear adornment that's considered to be fashionable. However, in many of Africa's indigenous communities, they take things to an entirely new level. They don't simply appreciate attractive earrings. Rather, they make an effort to stretch out the earlobes with the help of earrings. Earlobes of the Maasai people, who live in Eastern Africa, are known for being extremely stretched out. Many Maasai women consider an elongated earlobe to be a status symbol, and this belief is widespread throughout the community. It is possible to achieve higher social status by growing larger lobes on your ears. Number 2. Stick piercings, resemble. The most recent piercing trends from around the world are presented here for your perusal. It is very different from the long cheek piercing that you saw in Thailand, even though there are some similarities between the two. It is well known that the female members of the Yanomami clans, which are indigenous to the rainforests of South America, have a special style of displaying beauty. They have several sticks sticking out, for lack of a better phrase, from the region of their mouths, which are used to penetrate them. It could be inconvenient to have these sticks constantly sticking out of your skin while you go about your day-to-day activities, but it wouldn't be the most unpleasant beauty trick on this list. Number 1. Larger booties, USA. It's amazing to observe how rapidly societal norms can shift and adapt to new circumstances. In the 1990s, the beauty standard was the flatter the better, but just a few years later, the complete reverse became the norm in terms of what was considered attractive. At the time, flat bottoms were all the rage. As a result of Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashian family, the majority of people in the United States of America are actively working to expand the size of their lower halves. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.